Black mold problems may be getting worse after one Horizon House resident is hospitalized tonight with respiratory problems. TV 20's Chris Gilmore reports 6 families still remain in temporary hotel housing while they wait for the black mold problem to be fixed.
It's been 3 weeks since a formal complaint was filed with the apartment management, Dave, about the problem. But residents I talked to today say they've been dealing with the problem for much longer than that. One Gainesville woman who is all too familiar with similar problems with Section 8 housing in the past says it's important for Horizon House residents to speak up.
We had problems with ceilings caving in, rats, roaches, just very deplorable conditions.
Vanessa Gamble says 12 years ago she was responsible for shutting down Kennedy Homes, a Section 8 apartment complex in East Gainesville. She says the living conditions she sees today at Horizon House Apartments aren't too different from what she experienced. 12 years later.
Deja vu. Deja vu.
Displaced families call the apartments unfit to live in. Meanwhile, they're looking for a safe place to call home. So far, they haven't found it.
So I can't even give them an answer, so it's hard not being able to explain to them why they can't go home.
The mold issue was brought to the attention of the City Commission, who notified City Code Enforcement. But according to City Representative Bob Woods, they didn't open a file on the case because they were told apartment management would take care of the issue.
Code enforcement reacted right away. They went out to the apartment complex and indeed found the mold.
And today, so did other residents during my visit to the complex in multiple units. In the 3 weeks that 6 families have been relocated, residents say little has been done to fix the problem other than repainting and bleaching surfaces. For those that have dealt with black mold before or after events like Hurricane Andrew, they know that won't do the trick.
Not just in my home, but many, many homes. And I know that bleach is not effective on black mold. You've got to rip those walls out and replace them. In fact, you've got to clean the air with a filtration system before you come back in and remediate the wall.
What do you want to see done?
I want to see it torn to the ground, as in Kennedy Homes. I want a new life for every family that's out here. I want to see them reimbursed for every hardship that they've acquired throughout this whole process.
Management on the property refused to speak to me today, but in a Facebook response to our story dated from last week, the community housing partnership that oversees the apartment says they've hired an industrial hygienist and a building forensic consultant to deal with the issue. We still found mold on the property today. Chris Gilmore, TV 20 News.